Similar intro to what you will hear or what you would have already heard with the Russian episode that went up today, but hello, welcome. Getting over being sick 24 here, back again. Sorry for the lack of videos, didn't plan on getting sick, just kinda happened, but today is what's important, because today the Florida Panthers are storming back towards the playoffs. Currently a point back of the Sabres with a game at hand. And of course the question, as always at the deadline, is what was the right move to make? Is the right move to make no move? And of course, you know, there's always logical arguments to both sides, right? There is. The bottom line is, though, this forward core is disgusting. This defense core has been performing at a very high level. The argument is obviously they're like, oh yeah, get somebody else, maybe get rid of Gilden. But the fact is, Max Gilden has been very, very good over the, short NHL career of his. 22 points, 144 games, career plus 16. I'm good with them. Like, we can look for a rental. Sure. Again, Noah Hannafin's out there. There are a couple of other options as well. Brett Pesce, I think, was out there as well. There are options, right? There are. Does it matter? I don't know if it does. The only thing for sure is that we're trading Tim Carpenter because he just hasn't gotten better. He's been terrible this season when he's played, and it's time to cash out and give him an opportunity to maybe recoup something of a career elsewhere. Is it going to be here, though? No, it is not. So, when it comes to making these moves, I gotta be honest, mainly defensively, there's really nothing I want to do. Like, we lost Keith Yandel this year, yet the defense is still good. You have Connolly, Kessler, Smirnoff, of course, could be called up if need be. We could also look to get rid of Riley Stillman in this trade if we wanted to, although he makes the AHL club a bit better, and his deal's up at the end of the year. He doesn't really have that much value, but yeah, I mean, we can bring in a rental for Carpenter. Or we just roll with who's gotten us to this point, pick up a draft pick instead of a rental, hope that our defense is good enough, and use that pick down the road, which I think is exactly what we're going to do. Because the Lord knows on numerous occasions we have made moves and just had it not pan out. Not just in this series, but of the series as well, where it's like, okay, cool, we're going to add. And yeah, in theory, that makes our team better. Does it always play out that way? Of course not. So, when it comes to the upcoming draft, as it is, we're looking okay. We have an extra third, an extra fourth, extra fifth, an extra sixth. Of course, I'm not expecting the draft to be major for us or anything. But for now, it's just, okay, we're going to cash out on Carpenter. And whatever else happens from there happens. But I think we're going to stick with this team and hope that it's good enough, because we've been pretty damn good so far this year. Right? Right. So Carpenter, buddy, pal of mine, I really do hate that you never improved whatsoever, but you didn't. Now would also be the time to cash out on our Tukin, funny enough. So that could be done. Yeah, no, Trade Finder's not going to work in this instance. Oh boy, I didn't even notice. Or I think I did, and then just didn't remember. Every fiber of my being says go out and get a better player. Again, if like Hampus Lindholm, was available, yeah, we'd go for him. Easily. But I just don't see the need. I really don't. What are the odds that it makes? What are the odds, right? That getting Noah Hannafin helps out this team that much. I don't know. Although, if we do, if we do get him, then that does give us more options, ideally, but we might play worse. Oh boy, this was one of those episodes where I really, really needed to make up my mind, and you would have thought I would have, having the extra time between episodes due to being sick. But no. Didn't really make up my mind. Ghost Bear wasn't available, right? No, you are not. That is a rough situation. The dog be barking at that one. That's right, Ryan Ellis and Roman Josi were there, but I don't think either. Yeah, their deals were not. Backholm was still there. It's pretty much Noah Hannafin, who I'm not against getting, despite the fact that he featured in the San Jose series. It's just, is it the right move? And then again, Brett Pesce's there as well. He's on Edmonton. At this point, he has been a brutal. Brutal. He fits in perfectly on that second defensive unit, though. And then when it comes to Noah Hannafin, does he fit in on the second unit? We really don't know how well he fits in. This sucks. I feel like it has to be Pesce. We could pull in the double sweep for Pesce. Caleb Jones works too. Pesce works on the power play lines, but we don't really need that. You know, I'm just saying, we could pull off. We could easily get both of these guys right now. It's not even necessary, but we could so easily do it. It's the constant battle between what should be done by logic in terms of making your team better and what actually doesn't make your team better. And again, neither Connolly nor Kessler at this point are technically NHL defensemen. But then you look at Scott Connolly, he's been fine. He's been fine. But you think of it, and it's like, okay, Matheson Jones, and then have Pesce and one or the other. Carpenter's gotta go. This sucks, and I hate it. Like, the logic should never be, is it the wrong move to make my team better? But that's what the logic is in this sometimes. And I hate it. I get that it's like, oh, well, it could mess with your chemistry, sure, but like actively make your team worse kind of move? I don't know about that one, Chief. Artukin and Carpenter both have to go. Calgary would have too many skaters. Are we just going to move them for draft picks? Are we just going to move them for draft picks? They have to go. We don't need any help up front. Like, we really don't need help up front. We could look for a prospect or two on defense with like mid-bar value. This is the worst, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Let's look for somebody else. This was supposed to be a playoff episode. I don't know if that's going to happen already. It's okay though. So defense. Bum bum defense, bum bum defense, bum bum. I didn't mean to search, and it's taken forever to go on back. We gotta find a defenseman under 21. Hopefully they're good. We're gonna look for a good potential. And that should do it. So, in terms of who we're looking for, we're looking at a Vitanen, who is about the same as Connolly. Vitanen, Morrow, Paddock. Paddock's not bad. Morrow would be a better option than Vitanen. Paddock is pretty good. And then a 77 at 19. When do these values really start to drop off? Right about there. Okay, the overalls are going to keep dropping. So, let's take a look here. Vitanen has been playing with the Devils. He's currently hurt. Morrow, 67 penalty minutes. Good God. I don't know why, though. Vesa Vitanen. I mean, again, ideally we'd get Morrow, though, because he's a little bit younger. We'd get Morrow or Paddock. Ideally. Paddock's in the AHL. He has sucked. He's also a defensive D-man, which doesn't help. Morrow is at least a natural two-way, which is helpful. He's also a good skater. Can we trade for Morrow? Even though you haven't been great, I'm probably going to send you down for the rest of the year. You're also still on your ELC. So we trade two mad defensemen for a good one. Works for me. They would have too many skaters, you don't say. You don't say, Nashville. Is there anybody you want to get rid of? Allard. I will take back Allard. And draft picks? What do you think? You don't want to trade anything. How about a second, though? Just to explore. Okay, that's fine. Nothing a little bit of a, experimentation never did anybody wrong. That's a lie, actually. Value's just a bit low. Right. How would you like a fifth? Nice shiny fifth rounder there. You give me Morrow. Thank you. Wow, look at that. That was relatively painless. Okay, so we traded 2 shit defensive prospects for a good one. Who is actually a top 6 defenseman. Well, I mean, the future is now. Matheson's screwed in a little bit. He's easily going to be replaced. How much time does Matheson have left on that deal? Oof. But we've seen out most of the contract, and now I'm not afraid to get rid of it next year. So I think the defense is Sergachev, Ekblad, Conley, Kessler, Morrow, and whoever. Max Gilden's been pretty good, though. I think Morrow might be given a chance, though, to kind of show what he can do. The plan was definitely just, fuck it, send him down. I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. Who do we have on defense here? Allard. There you go, buddy. Look at you getting into the team, making things happen. If we were to take out one Maxwell Gilden, and we were to bring in Mr. Georges Moreau, you're not a good fit. Why? Why are these players never good fits with this coach, though? Okay, Morrow, I think you're out. We're going to stick with who's gotten us here. But at least you're an option. And yes, at the end of this season, we might have to look for a new coach who fits this defensive structure just a little bit better. So that might piss off Morrow. It actually sends him back to junior, so it really shouldn't piss him off. That's fine by me. He can go tear junior apart for the rest of the year, and we're good to go. We can call up... I mean, Riley Stillman kind of sucks at this level. Let's call up Allard. He can sit there. And then, that way we got a defenseman who's going to be a beautiful addition to this team heading into next season. And got rid of 2 problem players when we needed to. I think that went quite well for us. I get sending him back down to junior might not be the most popular decision, but I do think it was the right one. I do. Ultimately, is it the right decision in general to do what we did there? And, is it going to work out? I don't know. I don't. But we are going to leave this team the same, and we're going to hope for the best, because we have a good core of young defensemen. The entire strategy throughout this series has been to slowly build up from within and use, the system, the tools from within to constantly build up the team and just constantly have replacements cycling through. It's worked well up to this point. I just want to double check that we don't have anybody who sucks that's worth getting rid of. And the only guy that I'm worried about is Saron Noel. But really, he doesn't have that much value anyway. I'd rather just keep him. I would. No denying. Yeah, the smart move, trade Saron Noel. Because he's not going to be a top 6 option for us. He's going to be bottom 6. But I like him. He's got a cool name. Fits in on the 4th line because he's physical. Decent skater. He stays. Deal with it. Let's sim the rest of this season, shall we? We start on deadline day against the Couve, where we win 4-2 to reclaim our top spot atop the division. We play Washington, where we get friggin' curb stomped 8-2. Whoo, that's rough. That is rough. Ottawa, we win. Okay. Experienced Panthers hockey. You never know what you're going to get. San Jose, 5-1. Very good. Very, very good. Ed Money, they're not very good. Which is why we beat them 7-1. You thought I was going to say we were going to lose. No, faith. Gotta have it. Still a point back of Buffalo. If they could stop being so good, that would be marvelous. We beat the Couve again. We are on fire right now. Can we beat Detroit? They are decent. Yes, we can. We play Buffalo coming up. Not before we play Nashville and then Columbus. We beat the Schville. We play Columbus. They're good. We are 3 points clear. With 12 games to go, we also have a game at hand, which is crucial. Can we beat the Jackets? Les Blue Jackets. Yes, we can. Now we play Buffalo. We have already clinched a playoff spot which is phenomenal. We are 5 points clear of the Sabres. A win here, or at the very least a point, would be gigantic. Please. Yes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you thought we had to make changes to this team. Foolish. Foolish. If it works, just go with it. Because this game is voodoo. Voodoo, I say. We play Colorado. We'll probably lose because I'm very happy. Nope, that's win number 51. We play a good Ottawa team, and we lose 4-0, but that is okay. One hell of a winning streak comes to an end, as we are still 6 points clear atop the division with 8 games to go. We play a brutal Blue Jackets, not Blue Jackets, Hurricanes team, and win 8-0. Let's go look at the Hurricanes and see why they suck, because they do. They suck. Oh, Carolina. Why are you so bad? Why are you so bad? You shouldn't be that bad. I mean, yeah, you have Cody Ceci on defense and you've butchered Alex Alexiev, but you shouldn't be that bad. Why are you so bad? Why are you so bad? See, case in point. They suck for no particular reason. Just they do. They do. So we leave our team the same because screw it, it's working. And I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Let's just leave Prosvetov out. We play a Toronto team that's fighting for their playoff lives, and we beat them 4-1. We are 8 points clear. Make that 6 points clear. Buffalo kind of keeping pace. We play them again. We beat a very good Blue Jackets team here. We should be good. That is win number 54. Still not enough for the division title, though. Buffalo has to win out. We beat the Sabres here. We're good to go. So let's see what happens. 6 points clear. Sabres have to win out. We'd have to lose the rest of the way. Jonathan Huberdeau, have my children. Can we beat Buffalo? That is it, baby. We have clinched the... why am I excited that we clinched the conference? We're going to lose in the first round. We've clinched the President's Trophy. We're so screwed. Whatever, keep the good times going. Enjoy the success while it lasts, because once we get to the postseason, it's gonna end. Washington, that's a loss. That's okay. New York, that's a win. We have 2 games left this season. We play a good Detroit team who are battling for their playoff lives. We win, and then we play the Bruins to end the year. The Florida Panthers finish the year with 58 wins. And yes, I saw who our leading scorer is. We'll get to that in a moment. 58 wins. Who needs Keith Yandel? Love you, Keith. Who needs Sergei Bobrovsky? Who needs to bring in Brett Pesce, Noah Hannafin, Jesus? We don't need any of that. Okay, we might need Jesus because we're going to need a friggin' miracle for a President's Trophy winner to actually go on to win the Stanley Cup. But you get the point. Tampa sucked. Buffalo, Ottawa, Boston, and a certain Detroit Red Wings team is who we will be playing in the first round. More on that in a minute. In the Metro, it was Columbus, Washington, and Pittsburgh. Carolina sucked. In the Central, St. Louis, Nashville, Colorado, and Dallas. And in the Pacific, the Couve, Vegas, Anaheim, Calgary. San Jose was very, very ungood. So we were the top team in the league. Buffalo was up there as well, which is scary. So was Ottawa. This Atlantic Division is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, I tell you. But we finished first in the league. Very, very good. Goals for per game at a 3.82, which was by far the best in the league. The only team to break 300 goals, and we did so handsomely. Handsomely, I said. Goals against per game, league low, 249. Fantastic. Just over 200 goals allowed. Our power play was at 32%, best in the league by a decent amount. And our penalty kill was at 83.1%, which was top 5. We are fantastic. We are an incredible hockey team. Oh, boy. In terms of the points, Owen Tippett, 50 goals, 96 points. Fantastic. Fantastic. Come up with whatever tag, the Ginger Giant, call him what you want. Call him what you want. Ginger Juggernaut. That's a G and a J. Doesn't matter. It sounds good, doesn't it? You come up with something better. The point is, Owen Tippett has realized his potential. You know, decent rookie season. Good sophomore season. Slumped a bit the third year. He's a senior. He's a grown boy. He's a man. He's ready for the real world. Life. 50 goals. 50 goals. 10 of them on the power play. Beast, Owen Tippett. Please show up in the playoffs. Jonathan Huberdeau. Have my children. 96 points this season for Hubie. That is how, Sasha. You listening, Sasha? You listening? That's how you reward a new contract. You show up. You get the job done. And you have your second 90-point season out of the 5 that we've been here because you're terrific. And, well, God damn it, you're the best. But speaking of Sasha Barkov, slow start at times, but finished over a point a game, which is phenomenal. 33 goals. Very happy with Barkov. Very, very happy. That top line of Barkov, Huberdeau, and Tippett was outrageously good. And I am extremely happy until they disappear in the playoffs. Grigory Denisenko was phenomenal. 80 points, 40 goals, 40 assists. Just tremendous from him. Absolutely tremendous. Very, very happy with that in his second year. He has 151 points in 164 NHL games. Vinny Trocheck was great. Middle 6 option for us this year. 53 points is great. Logan Hutsko on the third line, mind you, with some power play time. 52 points, 30 goals. Outlandishly good. That is unfair to have a player of his caliber putting up points like that. He is a cheat code. Alexei Heponiemi. Definitely disappointed with just 49 points. Borgstrom also disappointed with just 47. We want a little bit more from them. You could argue the top 2 underperform, or the top 2 overperform. These 2 underperformed. It all kind of comes out in the wash. Dryden Hunt, tremendous for a 4th liner, or for a 3rd liner. Nola Chari, really good for a 4th liner. Sarah Noel, very happy with that. And Jace Howrluck, very happy with that. Jonathan Ong didn't do much when he played, but that is okay. His eyebrows are on point. Defensively. Oh my God. So, yeah. Mikhail Yandel, Keith Sergachev, call him what you will. Probably just won a Norris with 83 points and a plus 80. Oh my God. 54 points for Ekblad and a plus 78. Max Gilden was a plus 21 with 21 points. Matheson was solid. Connolly was great. Kessler was solid. Just tremendous. And then goaltending-wise, Spencer Knight, 914, good enough. Craig Anderson was great. And, of course, Bob played 1 game and was stupidly good. Didn't get credited, obviously, with the shutout. He allowed the 1 goal. Yeah, 32 saves on 33 shots, but still just... what a season for the Panthers. What a season for the Cats. David Pastrnak may have been the only player to score 100 points on the year, but there was only one man to score 50. And that was Owen Tippett. That was Owen Tippett. Defensively, oh... yeah, I kind of forgot that John Carlson existed. All right. I mean, I still like I should go to Sergachev for the plus minus. I don't know about you. And then, I mean, the shooting percentage, and I mean, yeah, no, it's Carlson, especially in the less power play time. Carlson's going to win the Norris, rightfully so. Goal scoring king was Carlson. Alex Romanov hit 20 goals, though, for Montreal. And for goaltenders, the winningest was Spencer Knight. No surprises there. No surprises there. That should be a Vezina. Although amongst starters, you see Saros with the highest save percentage. Knight was second. Knight also had 9 goddamn shutouts. That better be a Vezina. That better damn well be a Vezina for Spencer Knight. The rookie race is going to go to Russ Like of the New York Islanders, more than likely, unless they give it to Bobby Brink in Philadelphia due to the goals. Adam Fantilli also had a good season for the San Jose Sharks. An unbelievable season for the Panthers. Doesn't mean anything. Absolutely not. Because we're very much in that point, that point in time in the series where we need to win. Please, for the love of God, let us win. Please. Also, do we swap Heponiemi and Hutsko? Legitimate argument for it. Thank you for watching. Drop a like. Playoffs next time, I promise. Thank you, patrons. Watch the XFL this afternoon if you didn't already. It's pretty cool.